That's I think that's the mistake a lot of golfers make, is they try and, on the hardest hole on the golf course, they try and knock their second shot on the green.
Well, they're trying to make par when, like you said, when they've got enough handicap that they don't need to.
Yeah, look, 190. I had 190. That's a long shot.
Yeah.
And you know, as a golf pro, I probably expect to hit the green, but not probably 7 out of 10 times.
Knowing what we know, it's probably not going to happen as often as we want, is it?
No, that's right.
And you probably are going to rely upon your short game to make the par.
Well, that's right. And as I said, I haven't hit a great pitch shot there. But, well, let's see if we can make 4. And I think the other problem these days with our golfers, they're in such a hurry to get moving, they're wasting a lot of shots. You can actually play fast and still do what you've got to do to actually get the best score you can. I reckon golfers probably waste 5 to 10 shots around, Jeff.
Easily. Yeah, easily.
Alrighty. Ooh, gee.
Very good try. So, you know, like you said, 3 pretty average shots.
And that was a good putt. I hit a really good putt then.
One good putt nearly made you par for you, didn't it?
Well, I've hit a really good putt, so, you know, I've hit 1 good shot out of 5.
And the old saying is that one good putt will make up for a lot of ills on the way there. So,
well, I'm pretty happy after hitting a few bad shots there to walk off with 5.
On this hole, absolutely.
You know, it's a very difficult hole.
Too firm, hit it through the break.
So isn't that so important? Like, you've made 4 there and you've hit 2 really good shots. And, you know, you've only got me by 1 stroke and I've hit 3 bad shots.
Well, that's it, you know, and it does go to show you, you know, it's golf holes come in varying levels. Most people these days can par even the hardest holes, but if they hit bad shots, that's instead of making a par, they end up making 8s or 9s because they're trying to make par.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes...
Well, see, an 18 handicapper here wants to play it like a par 5, and a 36 handicapper wants to play it like a par 6.
Absolutely.
You know, and if you play the hole the way I've just played it, and as I said, I only hit 1 good shot, and that was my first putt. I've still walked away with 5. There's no real damage done. You know, if I take 6 or 7, like if I hit my 5 wood from there, I probably either bring the bunker into play or the creek into play,
yeah.
And all of a sudden I'm taking 6 or 7.
And that's exactly right. And on this hole, you don't have to be far offline. You could hit a good tee shot and be, 10 paces short of the green and still have a chip.
Yeah.
You know, so you don't even, you don't have to necessarily even hit a bad shot to end up not where you want.
Yeah.
You know, and you still have to rely on that short game. So you know, you hit a good putt and it nearly went in, and you nearly ended up with exactly the same score as I had.
Yeah.
Where when you look at how we played it, we played it the way we want. Probably the main point to make here, but is neither of us really hit the big drive down there.
No. Well, you didn't want it because you ended up in that creek.
Well, I nearly ended up in there anyway.
Just where you went down the grip an inch.
That's
because otherwise you would have been in the hazard.
It would have definitely had enough.
The beauty from that hazard is you wouldn't have had a great lie, but you wouldn't have been in the water because it's pretty dry there. Yeah. So you still would have had a shot. Yeah. But at the end of the day, I still think the 3 wood was my play because a little bit downwind. I was in a good position even though I didn't hit a great shot. And, you know, I still made 5. So, all right. So good on you golfers. Make sure you're not trying to get as much distance as you can. So the average golfer could hit a 3 wood and maybe a 7 iron or a 6 iron down there and then probably pitch the ball on from 100 metres out. You're still going to have no worse than 5, maybe even 6 at worst. Yeah. But you're not going to have 7s, 8s, 9s and 10s because this is a pretty mean golf hole. Yeah. So go to our website, www.absolutegolf.com.au, and we'll show you how to get your scores a lot lower. Thanks, Jeff.
See you on the course.